Today I want to talk about the fat burner lie and why you are completely wasting your money if you do something like this. Because I say save your money. There is no pill, tea or powder in the world that will outwork a calorie deficit. Every single day we're absolutely bombarded by predatory fitness marketing trying to sell us the ultimate shortcut to a dream body. They look you straight in the face through some flashy advertisements and promise that their magical capsules will melt away your stubborn fat while you sleep. And that is an incredibly lucrative multi-billion-dollar industry built entirely on exploiting our deepest insecurities and our desperate desire for instant results. We want so badly to believe that a colorful bottle of capsules holds the secret key to unlocking an effortless physical transformation. But I'm sitting here to tell you that these ridiculous fat burners are nothing more than overhyped, overpriced caffeine pills wrapped in beautiful lies. The companies behind these scams know exactly how hard the daily grind is, and they prey on the moment you feel completely exhausted and ready to quit. They use fitness models who have never touched their product to convince you that your slow progress is just a lack of their special thermogenic blend. The harsh, unyielding reality of biological science is that your body does not possess a secret trapdoor that can bypass the laws of thermodynamics. The only true fat burner in existence is the consistent energy gap that you create through your daily nutritional choices and physical movement. When you consume less thermal energy than your body requires to maintain its current architecture, it has no choice but to tap into its stored fat reserves. No exotic root extract from a distant jungle or magical detox tea is ever going to force your cells to release energy if you're constantly overeating. And most of these scam powders just pump you full of cheap stimulants to make your heart race, tricking your brain into thinking something miraculous is happening. You sweat a bit more on the treadmill, feel an artificial buzz for an hour, and assume your fat is melting away into thin air. In reality, you're just paying $50 a month to give yourself jittery anxiety and a completely empty wallet. Think about the immense mental freedom you gain when you finally stop looking for a miracle cure and embrace the beautifully simple math of weight loss. Instead of wasting your hard-earned cash on useless powders that taste like chemical sludge, invest that money into high-quality whole foods that actually fuel your muscles. And of course, there are a few supplements who will help you in the gym. There are a few supplements that might help if you have the same medical issues like I do with a problematic metabolism. But that is only minor helps while you're doing the right thing. Just buy a digital food scale, download a tracking app, and become the undisputed master of your own daily data collection. Log the cooking oils, measure the proteins, and realize that your ultimate transformation is a structural project built on consistency and not a lottery ticket. Your body is a highly logical machine that responds to the precise physical signals you give it through your actions every single day. And if you hit your movement targets and maintain a steady caloric deficit, the fat simply cannot resist the laws of physics over time. So stop letting predatory influences make you feel like your honest, unglamorous hard work is something missing, a secret laboratory ingredient. You already possess every single tool required to completely reclaim your vitality, your health, and your power without their useless pills. Flush the detox teas down the toilet, throw the fat burners in the trash, and put your absolute trust back into the honest daily process. And true discipline cannot be manufactured in a supplement factory, bottled up and sold to you for a premium subscription price. It's forged in the quiet moments when you choose consistency over convenience and refuse to buy into the mainstream fitness deception. Lock in your nutrition, keep moving your feet, and let the honest math help you do the heavy lifting while you build a life you are genuinely proud of. What you can do is make a few minor things easier. Of course, I'm using protein powder. I have a demand for a certain amount of proteins every day, calculated by the weight that I'm aiming at. So 2 grams per kilogram of my goal weight is what I need every day. And of course, Protein powders make it easier for me to do that. In many cases, even if I'm using more expensive brands, even that makes it cheaper for me than buying meat all the time, for example. And on the other hand, of course, I'm using some of those to fight my cravings. Yes, a 0-calorie syrup does help me avoid liquid calories. A chunky flavor helps me fight my cravings without taking in loads of calories. Those are things you might want to think about. But don't follow every miracle promise that you get out there.